Uh, Hey everybody, this is Powerhouse Films Live. We got some pretty cool updates coming to the Powerhouse Films universe, so we're gonna talk about it. It's been a while, so well, mm, well, for those of you who are new here, welcome. I'm Austin Forster, also known as Austin the Superior Beyond 2021. And normally I would make a stream like this late at night, but I yeah, had to make a stream just this once because I like sharing some new updates with you. Hmm? Beginning in with an update to the series of Q goals itself. As you guys may have saw by the announcements of the Little Destiny crew, the Little Destiny Crew is actually going to be the new name for the Who Goes starting this year because I have received some advice from Mine from the animator 2K8, formerly known as Electric Blue Lightning 2K8, still currently known as Ozzy. He, he's the one that helped me realize that, so I have to give credit to him on that. So yeah, that's why the new name, but Destiny Goals. So as a result, I saw fit to update the intro. Well, not completely overhaul it. That's coming in a later season, but that's actually one of the reasons why I had to make this update stream because yeah, the girls are now gonna be known as the Little Destiny Crew. That is uh and yeah. Okay. Hey, so guys, don't know. Oh, I am gonna be working on some adult character stories as well, but not too adult because I don't want to cause any controversy. Oh, looks like I got an update for Google Chrome Home apparently, so I'm gonna move my and and don't and down to Firefox a little bit. Right? And yeah, we'll see. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Come on now. Oh, come on, StreamYard. Alright. Oh, wait. I'm the host. Dang it. Hmm. I think I have a Google account set up with StreamYard on it. But I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, I just set up on Firefox, so I'm gonna switch there while I update Google. Hey, it's my Google. Google Owens. Huh? And yeah. Oh, come on now. Yes, it is allowed. Oh, okay. Looks like something went wrong on the Firefox part, but don't worry. Right, stream is not canceled. I'm just gonna switch to my Firefox until I can get at the updates done. So stand by. The stream is not cancelled. Hold. It'll just take me a moment to get back on. So while you guys wait, please enjoy this little bit of hint of no. Please enjoy this little bit of music. Music. Right. Right. And yeah, we'll be right back. Back. Okay, so apparently, I didn't need to use Chrome because unfortunately, the mic background noises have a little bit of and not supported on Firefox quite yet. So yeah, that is unfortunate. But at least I updated Chrome. That's what matters. And yeah, at least I'm able to stream for you guys tonight. But yeah, things have been on a little bit of an up streak for Powerhouse Films recently, which is good to see. Yeah. And in spite of what happened recently, with as with something which I regret. That luckily was a full legal adult, not a minor, which is always a good sign when it comes to obsession. And when you're obsessed with somebody, it has to be at least full legal adult, or it could make you pervert and stuff. So luckily, that didn't happen in my case, which is good to see. And this reminds me, I've got to make a statement about why this change is happening. So I have been receiving some advice from Ozzy about how the Little Destiny Crew And mm, well, oh, it's they're not yeah. These people need uh I believe it's the edit. He and I are on good terms nowadays. He's unlike this user who I'm not gonna mention because of it. Uh, and if I find any excuses is being made on my part, then hmm, that's a major error. Uh, I do have to criticize some people in this stream, so this is not just an update stream, because this is also a stream where I have to give constructive criticism, unfortunately. And I tried to avoid doing that unless it was for a major reason. So, mm, well, the first one is going to be from Mr. Editor. Now, do not attack him because he and I, we're on good terms nowadays, in spite of what he did previously. Yeah. I only debunk names against me that aren't true. Who and, and if you guys think that I abuse that, then I'm sorry, but you're wrong. I don't abuse it. I I have names, and that is kept in private mainly because I want to avoid spreading reasons as to why people are getting debunked outside of what happens on this and stuff. So yeah, this is gonna result in what really happens. Yes. So, oh, this bit of criticism that I have to start off, even though I admit who obsession on Discord, and the cousin did make a post about it, and to be clear, that was not revealing my true colors. It was giving me the right criticism at the right time. I'm so yep. No, I'm actually not surprised in the slightest about that. So yeah. Hmm. Hmm. And the fact of the matter is, is, is unlike most people who fail to who improve after admitting wrongdoings, means I work my ass off to try and improve myself by making the necessary things done. Hmm. And for the record, uh, I do have to point out the trolls try to take me and other people seriously, and it is actually very possible for trolls to be troll feeders themselves, so it's not the only one. Hmm. 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 I'm actually the one trying to ignore the ancients or not start arguments with them. What they did was to me was no small matter. Uh, that wasn't a minor issue. That was a major issue, and it's serious business. Hmm. And also, docs need a face when people are not supposed to do when people are uncomfortable. Hmm. Then fact of the matter is, these these people need to be a little bit more careful on the accusations and stuff. Huh. Huh. I do know how to handle the truth, but some people need to be careful. Oh, and cousin, I'll have you know that the Power Pals are under my name. I run the group, so therefore, it's actually impossible for you to let them know what I am doing, since you're technically letting me know what I am doing. And, but as for this is the like Harley, which is currently the Dakota's username on Discord. Apparently, he I've got some very big criticism to give her, and it's serious criticism. Um, one, hmm, making what's happening here or videos is not even a valid reason. Two, it's impossible for me to plagiarize these, these wizards' intros because I did not use the same effect as him. I use different effects. Hex. It's actually normal for people to wear swimsuits or bikinis on the beach. And no, I did not use the same standing effect. Hacked, hacked with my avatar. I used my real life self. That's different. Huh. Um. Oh, and that was an outdated outro. Oh, I have a different outro nowadays. Oh, outro intro nowadays. And if do not attack anybody still. I'm just taking advice. So, Mr. Editor, I did. I know we are on good terms, but hmm, I need you to understand that. Hmm, huh. And when it comes to serious joke areas, topics, I don't deal with have fantasy or false information. I deal with since, and I don't deal with trolling in serious topics like this. Yes, the major difference is that I have lots of success in debunking false accusations made against me when it comes to that pedo or pervert shit. That's what the people who falsely accuse me has is shit against me that I never did. And I don't harass people with depression. I depression either. Uh, it's more of a reaction. Hmm. Uh, sarcasm doesn't work on me. Yeah, yeah. When it comes to serious topics like this, that's Hmm. Hmm. And I never lie about my age. Hey, it, it's impossible for me to be on Discord when I was a child because Discord didn't exist back then. And, hmm. And plus, I would be straight with all of you guys. Please, I don't deal with if jokes make jokes out of people or to try and troll them just to get their reaction. I don't. I also don't deal with any false accusations or false exposures, and I especially find it laughable that some people well, would expose others when in reality they they've shown proof of what was really going on. So they keep exposing people in failure, they won't end up receiving karma on their own parts. Parts. Some people I had uh, 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 and I don't and I flat out don't care what season it is in my videos. Oh, when it comes to stuff like this, it causes more confusion. And I've actually had to hold Caleb the Willen at one point, so I know what roles roles do. Hmm. That And, and this is not just having my face on camera is different. Hmm. Huh. When I debunk shit claims, I don't just do it for nothing. I do it for multiple serious reasons. One of them being an attempt to right the wrong, and another of them being an attempt to try to at least get them to see why their reasoning could actually end up being fraudulent on their part if they were to show the people on the internet. And the fact of the matter is, just because people see accurate proof, it doesn't prove that it is actually legit. I know this from experience. Hmm. 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 Oh, and plus, you can't get caught up penal for having a non-sexual obsession with something. That's stupid. If it was sexual, then that's a different story. And plus, it has to be from best children. And that's not. Hmm. Hmm. So, hmm. Hmm. I like to feature characters from multiple universes and make storyline videos out of them. Sometimes even outfit changes. Yes. So Ozzy, he actually did manage to get that screenshots of what he said to me, and I showed him on my community post recently. So he knows that I'm still on good terms with him. And I actually have plans to make an adult LC group too. So, well, yeah. Huh. Now look, I don't always feature kids on my channel. I try to feature adults as well. Oh, he did tell me to try mostly featuring adults unless ones still feature them, but not always. He's that bit of advice that I received from Ozzy was one of the best pieces of advice that I've ever received. So yeah. And thinking about the locals, no, he made a good point about the name. Name. Hmm. Hmm. And I've said a. Hmm. Hmm. It, oh, and this is a very serious message. You remember when I said I wasn't going to reveal his name at this time? Well, well, I think it's how I told you who that was. The person I didn't reveal his name until now was Maurice Kane. Kane. He claimed that I named a group like Q goals when in reality I didn't. Hmm. Hmm. And the fact of the matter is, is he made me upset a lot. But he was the one that made me get on my nerves. Was and attempted to frame me for something I did not commit. So I had to debunk his claims multiple times. Times. I have uh, I have OC adult villains on my channel. Oh, and I plan to make videos out of them. Um, I'm not gonna ground those villains for a reason. I like to take a different approach when it comes to my storyline videos. I don't ground groups when it comes to those types of videos, but I do plan on arresting dangerous and foul troublemakers. Because, unlike him, I have more factual proof of what I actually do. Uh, and he wasted lots of his time failing to expose me for proper reasons. So why would I waste his time giving him the wake-up call that he needs? Means I'm not going to waste any valuable time dealing with his bullshit towards me. Hmm. When I debunk claims, I only debunk the flaws I find with them. I don't just debunk any information. I debunk misinformation. I only debunk shitty ass posts from others that do not make any sense and have been proven otherwise. Nice. And he should have known that when I block people, I do not talk to them until further notice. That means I straight up try to ignore them. The reason why I try to ignore them is because why waste their time? And why waste my own? Hmm. Sometimes I have been known to age a little bit, and I apologize for that. But the reason why I rage, perhaps, is not to prove that I'm a man child, but rather to prove to people that I get upset easily by people accusing me of crimes I did not commit. And if people claim that they can't handle trolling, that will be counted at carried away with it sometimes. They should have realized from the start that I eventually learned from my errors. In fact, he had a lot of flaws in his messages when he tried to quote unquote criticize me. And the fact of the matter is, most of them prove his hypocrisy. In seriousness, he should have been more careful about what he said to me because one, I'm not one to mess around. And two, he should have asked me what I could have done instead of saying my career is over when and instead of trying to expose me for stuff I didn't commit, it to add to that matter. A lot of people saw what I really do with my videos, and a majority of them did not. See what you tried to say about my content because they flat out didn't give a shit about what he tried to do to me. Screenshots of thumbnails prove nothing. It's what's inside the videos that really matter. The tolerance I have for a person trying to expose me for crimes I did not commit is zero. And non-sexual obsessions never make anybody a or a pedo. And they aren't enough proof to force them to make an apology. My advice is to him is this: as another human being, he needs some help. And he needs to get it from an actual professional. He needs a mental health specialist, not a YouTuber. I actually had to stop people from attempting to ruin others' lives before in real life, so I know what I'm doing from experience. He's in his teens, right? And yet, even though he is a troll, what I found is that he acted immature towards others on his own part. And I will not be getting excuses from him on that part because I've seen him act this way, even towards dead topic users who are assholes in general. Even the users that he hates are assholes in general, but there's a much better way to criticize them rather than trolling them. And calling them a man-child doesn't help. I don't care if I prove my hypocrisy towards him on the immaturity part, because that's the reality. And unlike him, I show proper evidence with both photos and videos instead of showing pictures of thumbnails without details of what they actually are. The thumbnails don't prove any shit. Even if they have hints on them, it proves nothing related to pedophilia or being a pervert. If they want to properly show proof, they need to show what happens in the video, not screenshots only containing thumbnails. That's how people are actually going to take them more seriously. And my first video on YouTube wasn't even a Go Animate video. It was a Logo What If video. But that's besides the point. He needs to be more careful in coming up with these accusations. And the same can be said for his buddies. I don't embrace excuses. I embrace solutions. And the only way that they can better themselves towards me at this point is to look for more proof before making the final accusations. And I seriously mean it. You cannot accuse somebody of committing pedophilia or being a pervert or even having an obsession with somebody from a video on YouTube without showing any signs of proof within the video. And thumbnails never count for proof. They only count towards what could be a surprising storyline. Unless it is actually a controversial thumbnail. Oh, and when a group is disbanded, I know that's off topic, but when a group is disbanded, it is actually impossible for any new people to join it unless they're either formed as a new group, reformed entirely, or reunited. Therefore, I find him telling me to find a new group because I'm not joining his completely laughable. Oh, some people actually proved a point to him on the matter of me finding a way to get liked again because since he failed to expose me, a lot of people who saw my true personality to be kinda gave me a chance. Gave me a chance, and some of them never cut ties with me. So if he thinks that I will be on my own, he just got debunked by his own claim. But I still acted like this, but the fact of the matter is, he made me act like this, so a majority of this is actually his fault, not mine. I even had to vent about him on my community posts. If people don't trust me, then I'll even know that I have ways to prove to some people that I can earn back their trust whether they like it or not. Unlike them, unlike him, I have more factual proof. Hmm. Hmm. But until then, he needs to learn how to handle the actual truth. Who's at fault for causing my false hate base last year? Not me, and definitely not Ozzy since he manipulated him, but Ace Kane himself. A real freaking shame on him. 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 Glenn Anime didn't criticize Bland Go Animators properly. A lot of people found flaws in his post, not just about users who I will not mention for privacy reasons, but also about users who didn't cause controversy in the first place. So at this point, I know he's still there's no shit for him, but others not on their watch. And I can say the same on my part. A lot of people are against Glenn, myself included, and I'm not even gonna bother wasting his time any longer. He wasted lots of his time failing to expose me for proper reasons, so why should I waste my time giving him a wake-up call he needs? At this point, I'm not gonna waste any more of my valuable time as time that I have dealing with his bullshit towards me. So, my advice to him is this: as another human being, he needs some help with his behavior. So I suggest he gets a professional mental health specialist to help him with his stress, not a YouTuber who doesn't give a fuck on whether their own content is good or bad. Take the time to look for proper evidence instead of just relying on thumbnails all the time. And I'm done with his ass. And no, I don't block people because I act like a pussy. I block them for serious reasons, and one of them being taking me way to the extreme like he has been doing for the past few months. As a teen, he should know better. There's a cab of help waiting for him when he needs it. Till then, he's on his own. Hone. Ozzy has had more proper feedback and criticism from me, unlike Maurice King. So he's the one to trust. He stepped up and showed he truly is more likely to be the leader of the Unreal crew. Oh, in my own opinion. Hmm. Huh. So I'm actually glad that Ozzy gave me the proper criticism that I needed. So I had to give him a shout out. Surprisingly, he was not the first one to accuse me of this. I was his. Surprisingly, Maurice was not the first one to accuse me of pedophilia. I was actually accused back in by a fake imposter, which at one point, right, since he used inspect element to frame me for making her nude. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't even make her character at all, and it proves the photo was fake and inspected. So I was forced to debunk it, and it was a success. So unlike Maurice, I do know how to debunk claims that are made against me personally for the reasons by others for a serious reason. I had to debunk his claims multiple times myself, and in the history of my channel, I never once had a banner that had kids on there. It was only my local mapper offline, beyond, and my real life self. Plus, my original one was just stock background from Windows. That's how I know I never once had a background that had kids on there. And also, it's impossible for people who do not live in the same area as me to be related to me unless they are actually related to an actual family history that I have. I hate to point it out, but it's also impossible to say that I lost my career when in reality, it's impossible to lose a career that you start on your own. 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 I wonder if he remembers when I told him about how I am not obsessed with kids and if he remembers that I said I never had sex with them because I certainly do. And there's screenshots, I hate to point it out to them, but they are not enough evidence to prove his point against me. I told him this on VC before when he tried to attempt me, but failed due to the fact that I was using a no nonsense approach. And I'm on good terms with Lutita Boss, so I know. It's better for me to debunk his shit claims when it's It's important. Hmm. Huh. When I learned about Mr. Editor's story, I lost my hatred on him. On him. Hmm. Him. So I'm at. So I unblocked him. Video isn't always the best option for evidence. Hence, video editors can fake it out, and since Inspect Element doesn't work on videos, only video editors can edit video evidence. Hence, so it further proves my point that video and photo evidence can equally be edited and inspected. Hmm. Ow. Oh. Huh. Hmm. So what? Huh. So Mr. Editor and I are on good terms nowadays, unlike Maurice King. Hmm. And this doesn't put my content on hold. Oh, oh, just so you know, I still stream a lot sometimes. So, oh, it's not just that's the fact that some people are hypocritical. I haven't hmm, had to criticize some people for doing this. Yes. Hmm. And the fact of the matter is, when I make characters, I tend to feature them. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Huh. I'm gonna be straight with Mrs. Beyond the intellect Carly. He, she cannot be recording me. He, during VC calls. Huh. I was actually fortunate enough to debunk every. Hmm, hmm. I was able to get ink on to change his mind about me. He, you know, he using my smarts, not hearts, and the correct evidence. Hmm. Huh. Ari's was conclusion jumping on a pedophilia thing, and despite the fact that it was my hypocrisy on the matter when it came to the Ariana situation, which I regret, it is still legit. Plus, he didn't attack me on the matter of the false pedophilia claims since he was told that, so I knew he didn't have anything to do with me getting accused of doing that when I actually did not commit it. So this is not the first time I've been accused of this. This, and when I heard his story that he was falsely accused for homophobia and doxing, and Maurice believed every false thing about him, he was Mr. Editor, he was forced to delete his channel, and it's not because he couldn't handle hate. It was because of Maurice's his BS answer got in his face. Nice. Now they did apologize, nice, but it doesn't change the fact that Maurice had the nerve to put it in an unnecessary stream about him. So he wasn't the only one that. So I wasn't the only thing that one that thought Maurice was a jackass, and it's. Hmm. Uh, and I gotta be honest, it was in the December of last year that Mr. Editor was accused of this. Hmm. I'm not gonna say about who started it and all that because I did give them a proper criticism. Um, but I will say Maurice King needs to learn how to handle his own criticism. Um, and you know what? What Maurice did after that? What? I kind of forgot to mention that when he apologized to everyone, you know what Maurice did? He told everyone to deny the apology, and he didn't even have the rights to do that. That it's people's choice whether they accept or deny apologies or not. Mm. And careers don't end automatically if they show true colors about somebody. Maurice King didn't even have enough evidence to back his case up. The other people like Austin and Ozzy, however, did. And I doubt that a lot of people empathize with me after being asked with a fully grown adult, because I have seen a lot of people on my stay on my side during my last controversy, but at the same time, I doubt that they will recognize me being obsessed with others. But I will work hard to better myself. Oh, oh, and one more thing, that smoking that user pack is overrated, and many people hate the usage of that term. I've never used it and never will. Oh. No, Maurice told everyone to deny Mr. Editor's apology back then, and before he apologized. But it still doesn't. Huh. But it doesn't prove enough evidence. Hence, hence, I didn't hence, get. And Maurice King interrupted. And here's the thing, Maurice King interrupts me when I try to say something to somebody. Honey, when I make a mistake on my part. Alright, he isn't interrupting. So, no, mister. Mista. A Aditer. That is his username. Him. 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 Maurice told Mist. No. Aditer. Maurice told everyone. Well, before he apologized, he told everyone to deny Mister's apology when Mister apologized to everyone for what he did. But Maurice shouldn't have did that because one, he needs to realize that when it comes to apologies, it's people's choice whether they want to accept or deny them or not. But not his choice. And he cannot force people who deny someone's apology. Yeah. That's on their own terms, not his. His. And this counts as opinion bashing. In fact, he bashes people's opinion. So yeah. Huh. And I want to point this out what Neil said. This comment is proof, Maurice. Learn to read the truth. But yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I love the situations that occurred recently. This is one of those reasons why he had the freaking nerve to do that. That is more an L on Maurice King's part rather than mine. Mine or Mister's. As so I'm glad that Ozzy stepped up and gave proper criticism. Unlike Maurice King. Now, I will admit, I do have trouble with my own mood sometimes, but that doesn't prove myself. I found Ozzy to be smarter when it comes to giving advice on how I can improve my content and myself. And I know something about pervert and pedo accusations that many people fail to realize about them. Thumbnails that are non-sexual enough are not enough evidence to prove a perverted or pedophilic case. We should have dug deeper and tried to look for evidence from inside the video, not just through the thumbnail. Well, Ozzy, on the other hand, is usually no-sided when it comes to these situations, so he's more likely to spread better messages rather than Maurice King. Oh, and the fact Oh yes, Maurice. He's back on the 27th of August when Eki one time hit a channel. He only focused on the false claim that Vicky closed down her channel to avoid criticism when she didn't. And that also is conclusion jumping. Hey guys, and this is a serious matter. It's something that needs to be more careful. Uh, and the fact of the matter is people need to be more careful when it comes to accusations. Hence, hmm, yeah, read this, people. Read this, Maurice. What I just explained. That is the result of users taking the wrong things at face value and doing the false hero/child predator claims on me, with which I case my OC kids, which is pathetic. You guys need to understand. Heck, what's up, Star? What's I know? What's up, Princess Star? Hmm? And the same also further applies to his old same music therapist, like Huntington. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Huh. Huh. And I did mention this before, and I'm gonna keep repeating myself over and over again. These people need to stop making false claims. Claims without proper evidence. Oh, oh, Riddock sure is. He's also from India. Oh wow, respecting Indians, dude. Hmm. No, but yeah, back on topic. That is why we need to be more specific and more smart when it comes to making accusations. Because if you don't if you don't provide enough evidence when it comes to making the right claims, then it will end up being a conclusion humping, and that's something we all want to try to avoid. Right. So that's why, as a result, halt. The Q Girls will now be known as the Little Destiny Crew. Oh, and this is something very important, you guys, because not only is this gonna mark the debut of the only Speaking of his claims, some users who were also finding it weird and saying it as quote unquote, not no, quote unquote, not quote unquote. Quote. Quote. But however, Calvo actually had a point there when it comes to names of a group. Hope I could say the same for Oz. He did have a very good point. And so that's why I and I'm gonna repeat myself. Oh, hmm. But yeah, Calvo said, heard, heard, and I quote, out. To be honest, he shouldn't have named this series like that. It's a good thing he changed the name, as Lucy could get called a weirdo by some. Well, and I replied, not entirely true. I have seen a lot of adults who called other kids cute in real life many times before, and they weren't even ashamed of it or even called weirdos. Still, a very good point. Right, then Calvo replied, unless the child feels uncomfortable, to be honest, but you have a good point. It's unlikely they will feel uncomfortable for a majority of their childhood, but then again, it's not impossible. Oh. And Dark Manably and says, who the hell names their group book? Her own group of cute goals. Anyway, to be honest, Neil, well, to be honest, it is kind of strange in some people, but yeah, I even thought the same thing when it came to the name. Hence why the Little Destiny crew is a much better fit for them, in my opinion. And I can handle Dark and the Blade Man's thoughts on what he said. Same thing with Ozzy, same thing with Kelvo. Oh, oh, and the same thing with Luke. Since he said better than Broken's constantly choking leads. It's not sure why I brought a sports topic up. But yeah, I have a brand new look. So yeah, as every you know how much I care about the names of the groups of characters, and as everybody knows, the Q goals were around since the early 2020s. But y'all know Ozzy gave me a good bit of advice. Since the Q Gold series is coming to Powerhouse Films, I had to make sure that the time is right for Q Goals to return as more mature and as grown-up kids than with their new looks rather than just having them be seen with the old looks and designs. And we all know who the person who suggested giving the group a new name. So yeah. Shout out goes out to him. I hope Lucy Procure is okay with this change because I really would like to see the goals evolve into a brand new era. So as of the post I made on my community tab, I would like to officially announce that I did come up with a fresh new name. And you all know that. But and oh my god. Anyways, so as of that post, I would like to officially announce for real that I did come up with a fresh new name for Cute Girls, and I feel like they are more of their own crew. So as of the videos, If a series makes its Powerpuff Girls debut, and if it's okay with Lucy Procure, the creator of the original series, I would like for the Cugos to now officially be known as the Little Destiny Crew. Same characters, same rainbow style logo, but the big difference is that they have a fresh new name. 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 And this, my friends, hence is the official logo. This is the logo for the Little Destiny Crew. The Little Destiny Crew has its cool logo. Yep, this one. Now, I wanted to reflect off of the controversy with the Destiny Girls. We all know that the former cheer girls were a pain in the butt. But the name Destiny came to me, and I thought, why not incorporate that into the new name? So that's what I did. Don't worry, the logo still has the same rainbow and the same font for the text, but in order for the logo to contain the fresh new name, I updated the text. This will still imply that the girls are still indeed around, but as the Little Destiny Crew, they can properly evolve into a bigger and better crew. I couldn't just let the group or the Powerhouse Films series intro go to waste, so I'm gonna actually save the intro, but I will. And I've added this updated logo, which I have just created recently, and it will be seen in the series in place of the old one. So the intro and theme song will remain the same, with the logo and the name being the only difference to the intro. That's all the updates that I have to say about it. As a result, the Little Destiny Crew is now the permanent new name for the group. As a result, the Cute Girls movie will now be known as the Little Destiny Crew, the movie. Yeah. I will start work on that at a future date. Thanks. But for now, I would like to say this. These people who have supported me throughout my journey are the true people. That I can get along with. I have some good news. Hermanite Gemstone Dude has approved of the new looks for Hooks. Hooks. The biggest change at the characters will remain the same, but the logo completely new. Same series revival, but with a fresh new name. And I gotta be honest, I agree with Hark on the matter that the old name did sound a little weird. But I like weird sometimes. Times. And you guys knew that. I actually gave the green light for the height for the ripped height for Zack and Heather's new looks. The same thing. Oh, and yes, as you guys may have noticed, he did remove the 2K3 part of his username. So what does that mean for his watermark? Simple. I edited it. And yes, I did ask. He said he would like it, like the 2K3 part edited out. So I did it for him. Gave a green light for Zack and Heather to be on Powerhouse Films. So therefore, they will be featured as well. Oh, including the series of the Underwater Kids. They will continue to make appearances throughout the Powerhouse Films universe. I also need to start working on my own OC adult heroic and villainous group. Now, some of the adult OC villains that I have featured on Powerhouse Films appeared in my music video, which had celebrated 1,000 subscribers of mine, but also but characters will be in the series. So of course, and yes, Ozzy did give me very valid points, which led to the renaming of the cute girls to the Little Destiny crew. I took that into consideration. I followed his advice on that. So I'm pretty sure Ozzy will be proud of that. I'm also happy to report that Ashton lost hatred on me, so his that was because AK-34 Rules actually invited me into his server, so I'm actually surprised. Nice that he did that. But yeah, he and I are on good terms. When I met. Oh. So don't worry. The Adventures of Sarah Matthew, the movie, is still happening, but there will be scenes of which adults are alone in this case, and in which the kids are saving the day. Hey, but it won't be just kids in the movie. There will be a lot of adults in there too, including family members. And one of my upcoming videos will feature adults. So you guys want to stay tuned for that because it is going to be a big deal. Until then, you guys, I have some very important updates to announce. Destiny. The Little Destiny crew was one of them, but So I can have a continuing pain is another one. But yeah, I will. Of course, this stream is a temporary stream. It will not stay up, I'm sorry to say, but I will tell you that I will be doing a full-on stream this week. Yep. It's one of my streaming weeks. And guess what? The streams come to my gaming channel, Epic Game Guy Austin. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link to it in one of my community posts, my upcoming community post. I'll also promote it. It's in the description. But yeah. This is a limited time viewing stream. With updates. I will, of course, announce the updates again on the upcoming Powerhouse Films Live. For this month. But yeah, this is a big deal. It's and I have some additional updates that I have to including an exposure of a good kind and the exposure of gaming and console wars. Boo! We hate console wars, so I prefer to unite them. I got the Xbox Series X, I've got the PlayStation 5, I've got the Nintendo Switch, and rumors have it that the Nintendo Switch 2 is set for 2025, not 2024 like people originally thought. But hey, better late than never. But anyways, yeah, guys. As you know, some people have been criticized for taking villains to extreme, in cringe ways, mainly with grounding them. Now, I do not ground villains like LNS James in my videos. I make them get arrested. That is the approach I've always taken, and it always will be my best approach. When I do grounded videos, I want to do them out of mild troublemakers. No. Not dangerous and villainous troublemakers like Solo, and Luke T. the Boss and stuff. So that will remain the same. Which reminds me, any of those rules still not be featured until further notice on Powerhouse Films, but I will feature some grounded scenes. When it comes to certain villains or troublemakers, but not dangerous about ones. That's the approach that I'm taking, and I'm sticking with it. I'm doing well. Princess Star. Vedek sorry for the late reply, by the way. But yeah, the series is continuing. So I'm gonna update the Kugels intro post and repost the video under the Little Destiny Crew. So same theme, different video. So same video but different name. Name and different logo. That's coming soon on my channel. I will, of course, update it and unlist the video, but it will not be unavailable. If you want to relive that memory, then feel, and I will put a link to it in a community post. I'll, of course, still have access to it. At be a YouTube community who create a studio. But until then, I hope everybody has a great day. Hey, with that, and speaking of great days, I'm gonna have a great day. Hey, making brand new content, and of course, The Adventures of Sarah and Matthew, the movie is still going on. I still have to make a lot of scenes yet. I still also have to deliver the promised episode of The Underwater Kids. And I'm sorry for the delays, but I will get to work on that. I'm also going to be working on a brand new series starring adult characters. A brand new mini-series. So be on the lookout for that. Mini-series first, then the movies. And then more videos, of course. So that's all the updates. I'll see you in the next stream, okay, guys? Love ya. Bye.